Hey guys, it's Big Money Otaku 9000 here today to talk about One Piece theories once again. And today's theory is a biggie. Today's theory is probably the theory that I'm the most excited to talk about, and I think it's one Oda has been hinting at for probably the very beginning of the series all the way through today. Today's theory is all about smiles. Yes, you heard me right, smiles. Now, before this video is over, I hope to convince you that smiles, or really human emotion, has everything to do with One Piece. It has everything to do with devil fruits, it has everything to do with the Will of D, and it has everything to do with my man, Don Quixote, Don Flamingo. Now, where I want to begin with this theory is I want to point you guys to really what led me on this path, and that's the conversation between Disco, that's the former slave auction house owner, if you guys forgotten who he was, and Don Flamingo. On this telephone call that they had together, Don Flamingo tells Disco that we are now entering the age of smiles. Now, this obviously has something to do with the artificial devil fruit smiles, but, and this is a big but, it could have a double meaning and allude to something much deeper. Now, to understand this double meaning that I think Don Flamingo was definitely implying when he said we're entering the age of smiles, I want you to consider a few things. First, his Jolly Roger is that of a smile being crossed out. Second, the artificial devil fruits are made from a chemical called sad. An easy interpretation of this is sad is actually alluding to the human emotion sadness, and that again is the inverse of smiles. In addition to this, Don Flamingo chose to call the artificial devil fruits smiles. That's very curious, and it suggests that human emotion very much plays a part in the production of artificial devil fruits. Now, the next thing to consider is Don Flamingo's former status as a world noble or celestial dragon, and as we all know, world nobles are the natural enemy of the clan of D, or otherwise known as the Will of D. Now, the Will of D, are people who carry it, are very interesting and extremely diverse. You've got Luffy, Roger, Dragon, Garb, Ace, Blackbeard. Really, the only connection between all these people is their extremely forceful personalities, and they're just always smiling. In fact, many of them will smile when even faced with death. For example, Goldie Roger's execution, when Luffy was getting executed at Logtown, when Ace was executed at Marineford, etc., etc. These people all are extreme examples of humanity, and I don't think this is an accident. Another clue that suggests that smiling or human emotion plays a very big part in the One Piece story overall happened in Fishman Island when Robin discovered and read the poneglyph there. It mentioned a character named Joy Boy, and again, I don't think his name of being Joy is very much an accident at all. And yet another clue that emotions or smiling is very much critical to the plot of One Piece was revealed to us with the introduction of the Drama 66 and Smoke Judge's attempt to create super soldiers. He actually messed with what he called the lineage factor and removed emotions to create his super soldiers. And we also recently learned that manipulating lineage factor is involved with how artificial devil fruits work. And when you combine the fact that they're made from a chemical called sad, and Don Flamingo happened to call his creation smiles, and when you manipulate lineage factor in humans, it removes emotion, that's very much indicative of the fact that emotions are somehow involved with how devil fruits work. The other piece of potential evidence to keep in mind is the letter D itself. Now, consider if you flip the letter D right way up, it very much looks like a smile. And while normally I'd say this is a stretch, when you consider the fact that Don Flamingo is the one who said the Age of Smiles are about to start, and he is a celestial dragon, the enemy of the Clan of D, and you consider all the other clues about smiles that Oda has left in the series, the personalities of those with Will of D, Joy Boy on the poneglyph, how artificial devil fruits are made, Don Flamingo's Jolly Roger, and even, for that matter, Don Flamingo's name in the underworld, the Joker, it begins to seem like it's not much of a stretch at all. To take this one step further, when I was researching this theory of the connection between smiles and One Piece, I found that Oda has drawn it everywhere. He drew them on Ace's hat, Whitebeard's ship, Don Flamingo's Jolly Roger, Law's Jolly Roger on top of the auction house. They are literally everywhere in One Piece. From the beginning of the series all the way through to today. With that, guys, it's Big Money Otaku signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day.